Let's be genuine, individuals have a difficult time keeping their mouth closed. They adore to chatter, spread rumors, and pry into other people's private lives. They can't stand up to the allurement to know everything almost everybody. But Sigma guys are an entire distinctive breed. They are the shrewdly noiseless sort who keep their cards near to their chest and never uncover as well much, whereas they may appear watched. There are certain things that they would never tell anybody, indeed, if you inquire them straightforwardly. Here are 9 of them. Number 1, your individual battles. You know how they say 20% of individuals do not care almost your issues and 80% are happy you have them? It's odd but genuine. A few individuals feel way better when they know you're having an intense time where you can't figure something out. Whether you're attempting a side hustle, going in for a work meet, or attempting to figure out your life, a few individuals take joy in your battles. They do not need you to fall flat, but they moreover do not need you to succeed. They feel superior knowing you do not have more than they do. This is why Sigma guys sip their lips around their claim battles. They accept your issues or you're possessed to bargain with, not something to sprinkle all over like paint. When things get unpleasant, they buckle down and discover ways to sort it out. They do not dump their issues on others. It's not almost being mystery, it's approximately taking obligation and not making their mess everybody else's. Sharing as well much can welcome undesirable suppositions or counsel. They'd or maybe keep things straightforward and private. Talking approximately issues can now and then make the circumstance feel greater than it is. Sigma guys keep it clear. They center on settling what's off base instead of talking approximately it. If they do open up, it's since they truly believe you. They select their associates carefully, accepting in quality over amount when it comes to friendships. Number 2, negative suppositions around others. You know how a few individuals can't hold up to tell you the terrible things they think approximately others? Well, Sigma guys keep it to themselves. When they do not like somebody or something approximately an individual, they accept that if you have nothing pleasant to say, you shouldn't say anything at all. This isn't fair around being respectful, it's too approximately being aware and develop. Sharing cruel contemplations doesn't offer assistance anybody. It doesn't make the circumstance way better, and it beyond any doubt doesn't alter the individual they're talking almost. So they keep their negative suppositions to themselves. If they have an issue with somebody, they attempt to settle it specifically with that individual, not by talking behind their back. This approach keeps things calm and avoids anybody from getting harmed by superfluous talk. Whereas it may appear like they are holding back or not being legitimate, they accept it's way better to remain quiet than spread pessimism. It's simple to despise and say cruel things, but it takes quality and intelligence to remain calm. A positive attitude is not approximately imagining everything is idealized but choosing to see the great instep of centering on the negative. What you say approximately others says a part almost you, which is why it's superior to keep your mouth closed if you do not have anything pleasant to say. Number 3, you're another move. One thing you will never listen from these calm folks is they're another step. The concept here is straightforward. If you're active talking almost what you're going to do, you're not really doing it. Keeping plans beneath wraps anticipates superfluous impedances or pessimism from others. It's not almost being undercover for the purpose of it, it's more almost remaining centered and dodging dramatization. Think almost like an amusement of chess. They make their moves in hush, keeping their procedures and plans to themselves until the minute is right. It's not that they do not esteem conclusions from companions or family, but they favor to share their triumphs after they've accomplished them, not some time recently. So they remain centered on their objectives, work difficult in hush, and let their victory make the commotion. Keeping calm approximately their another moves makes a difference. Them remain committed to their way without the weight or desires from others. They'd or maybe appear you what they've done than tell you what they arranged to do. Whereas a few may see this as strange or shrouded behavior, it's basically a way to kill diversions, remain on track, and go after their dreams without exterior influences. Number 4, family issues. Everybody's family has minutes where things aren't going so extraordinary, like when your guardians are battling or drinking as well much, or indeed when some person in the family is wiped out. Sigma guys do not tell everybody approximately their family's issues to get sensitivity. Families have ups and downs, and they do not need others' conclusions or comments on something so individual and impactful. These things are extreme to bargain with, and it's indeed harder when other individuals know around them. Whereas talking to genuine companions or adored ones can be supportive, Sigma guys do not like to include others in their family issues. Whereas they may not appear it, they're managing with the circumstance in their possessed calm way. They do not need to burden others with their issues or include them in family show. Bringing others into the blend can frequently make things more complicated and muddled. They fair bargain with it, figure it out, and move forward, all without saying much around it. Number 5, other people's privileged insights. When it comes to other people's insider facts, these folks are like vaults. They get it that believe is a tremendous bargain. If somebody tells them something in certainty, they keep it bolted absent. They're not into sharing other people's trade, no matter how delicious or enticing it might be to spill the beans. It's all around regard. They wouldn't need somebody else sharing their privileged insights, so they do the same for others. Spreading privileged insights can harm individuals, and that's the final thing they need to do. It doesn't matter if they're near companions or fair colleagues, they keep their lips fixed. It's not fair around dodging talk, but approximately being somebody others can depend on. They adhere to this run the show in each circumstance, demonstrating they're really great friends.